I bought my cash, and I just hopped in my bag, yeah. I just came back from the stove. You know that I'm popping tags, yeah. I really used to have nothing, so excuse me if I brag, yeah. Now they just mad cause I'm stunting. Stay mad while I get these bands, yeah. You know that I'm about my cash, and I just hopped in my bag, yeah.
That was beast.
Welcome back to I Rate It Podcast, and I'm here today with my co-host EJ, Josh, and Akashdeep. What are we talking about today, guys?
Yes.
6IX9INE dropped a new song.
Yes, sir. Did everybody watch it?
I watched portion of it.
listened to it.
I listened to it, but I haven't watched the full video. I just saw like bits and pieces on IG and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. What'd you guys think about
Dumb, stupid, or dumb?
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Yo, low-key.
Is that what he says in the song?
Huh?
it? I think it. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say.
I didn't listen
A
to the
lie.
song. Is that what he says?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't
Not
listen
at
to
all?
it?
No, I didn't. I don't want to give him no time of day unless we're
That's
talking
true.
about
That's
him
what I
here.
was saying. I'm like, yo, why
I don't
want
wanna
to
give him no
rat,
view.
Yeah.
like this much?
That's,
attention?
dude, K.
Yeah.
You kind of have to watch it, though.
But he like, I don't know, man.
Yo, he like I have respect that he came out saying he's a snitch, but then again, he is a snitch.
Yeah.
Right? You know
All right, so
what I mean?
let's talk about the song, right? So sonically, the song. What do you guys feel about it? Like, how do you guys feel about the song?
I was never
Actually-
a big 6IX9INE fan for his music. He was entertaining, but his music, I was just like,
Yeah. Me too. Like some.
So
I mean,
rowdy.
Gummo was kind of hard.
Yeah, Gummo was pretty
But
good.
the song itself, I think the song, he brought like a lot of energy, but in terms of like lyricism and like the flow was okay, but in terms of lyricism, he was so trash on that song, especially the second verse. where
Just
he's like,
yelling whatever.
You big mad, big sad. He rhymed that like 4 times, and then he
Yeah.
rhymed bag at the end, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was the whole verse. Ha ha.
Man, a lot of youngins fuck with him
Don't
though.
care.
He's like, ha ha.
Stay
I'm
mad.
back. He's mad.
She's
Big
mad.
mad.
Wait, where did he
You're
record
mad.
that? Like, he can't
Big
leave the
sad.
house.
In
He's
his
in a safe
backyard.
house
In
and
his
shit.
backyard, apparently.
He's not allowed to like exit the house though, is he?
No. Well, no,
he got
is.
popped, right? You know how that girl took a picture of him on his thing when
Balcony?
he posted it on IG.
Yeah.
Like 12 cop cars came and he got moved to another safe house.
Yeah, because that girl gave
Oh,
up
'cause-
his addy.
Yeah,
well,
gave
not
away
his
his
addy, but,
location.
like,
People are gonna go
True,
there,
but
bro.
like at the same time, is he allowed to like leave the house just like right now? You know what I mean?
I think he'd be on his
Only-
property.
Yeah, on his property is probably
Like,
fine.
did he just tarp a wall or a room in his?
I think so. They
Like-
probably brought a set to his backyard, and like that's where
Yeah.
he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But you guys didn't like the song? Or do you think it was fire, trash?
It was funny. I was
funny.
like,
It was
oh,
alright.
he's back. Dissing.
Yo, he
Like,
really
I
broke
look-
the internet though, for real.
He did.
It just seems like he's
Yo, his
just
IG
trolling
though.
again. He's back to trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The song was
He's
like
back to who he
it's
was.
hype, right? But like, yeah, his
Yeah.
verses were trash. The energy's good. The beat's hard. The
Beat's
visuals
hard.
were good, but you know, that's
This
just my
guy gets
opinion,
like
you know, I don't respect him.
Like 1 million views, man. Was it 2 million views?
On IG Live, bro.
like while it was live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, what do you expect? Like
That's crazy.
some guy who's just like so proud of snitching goes Instagram live right after.
Dude, Kate,
he
right?
goes to
So
jail. He's gonna get so
exactly,
many views.
that's why you know how he's like boasting about how like, oh, I got 2 million views, blah 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 blah. I'm the king, da da da.
Yeah.
Of course you're gonna get 2 million views, fam. You literally have been covered by like every single media outlet because you are snitching. For an entire 2 years, they cover or a year or whatever. You snitch on
It is
literally
a joke
every
for 2
single
years.
person.
Yeah.
Not only the gang, but people who are helping you out too, like Kuda
Bro,
B.
he said something
You were
about
putting out,
Cardi B, like,
you know,
out of
these
nowhere.
hits yourself, and like you
Mm-hmm.
snitched on literally everyone. Obviously, as soon as you get out, all eyes are on you, bro. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it isn't like a huge accomplishment. Accomplishment. You know what I mean?
Not at
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
lie.
Hey.
No,
That's
but
great.
what's it called? People were saying like, would you snitch if your boys called a hit on you? They did this, did that, did that.
Yeah, he did a
And then,
poll on
bro-
Instagram, bro.
I know.
And
he was,
it was
on
like
Instagram
85
trying to justify
plus.
himself.
people
Bro,
saying they would
yeah.
snitch too.
And I think
But
people
you're
forgot.
part of that life.
Bro,
You can't.
yeah,
I think people forgot that he put a hit on Sosa, bro.
They did. Okay, look.
No?
there were a lot of comments about that.
Wait,
I
was
I
that a
going through
real
that
hit?
shit.
Yeah.
It was
Or
a
that
real
like
hit.
a hit.
No, it was a real
Was
hit.
it?
That,
was a
the
real
person
hit,
who
bro.
shot at Chief Keef,
Yeah.
like, really did that because of 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
And like he was really doing robberies, like he was really doing some like gang shit, like for real, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the reason why, you know, what people don't understand, especially the old heads, and like let me know if you guys
And
agree
the
here.
young kids now,
But
too.
what they don't understand is vast majority of people and the vast majority of people watching 6ix9ine are not about that street life, don't know
Yeah,
about
bro,
the
they're all the
code.
youngins, like, who's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
just, like,
So automatically the entire world, even though, or not entire world, but like a majority of the audience is gonna, you know, go on his side because they don't really know about that kind of culture.
Yeah.
They're just putting themselves in his shoe, like, yeah, obviously you'd snitch because, you know,
You're not about that
the
life.
charges he was facing, and like, yo, who wants to do 47 years, right? If
I thought it was
everyone's
like
being
we're
real.
being
yeah,
real,
it
yeah,
was,
for
it was
sure.
crazy.
Mm-hmm. No one wants to do 47 years, and if he has a chance to, you know, snitch to get out of that, bro, a majority of the population will snitch, and that's facts.
Yeah.
But does that make it right?
No way.
No, because what people are forgetting is he's doing a good job of hiding the fact that, what do you call it? He's doing a good job of hiding the fact that, you know, what he did wasn't wrong by bringing to light everything that this gang did to him. But he's not
Yeah.
talking about the people he
What he did
snitched
was-
on
yeah.
and the
Yeah.
actions that he did to get to that position. Like, are we stupid enough to really, you know,
Forget that.
yeah.
Or really just brush it under the carpet.
And majority of people will, because they're not street people. They're not
Yeah,
they're not.
about that gang life.
They never
You know what I mean?
experienced that. I'm not saying I experienced it, but like I know about it. Like
I saw someone
Yeah.
comment there. It was
But
a pretty
it's
good
like,
comment. They said, the hood's never gonna beat the internet.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's literally
fine.
it. That's actually the best way you could put it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, these people don't care about the street code. You have a bunch of 14-year-olds freaking watching
Yeah.
6ix9ine, bro. Like, you think they care about
Yeah,
it?
listening
These
to
bunch
hard,
of kids
like,
from the
rap music
suburbs.
and
They're
just
listening to that shit, thinking they're all gangster.
living through the
They're just
music.
getting their clothes, like all the babe shit bought by their parents. Like
Mm-hmm.
they never had to work for that. Like, you know. And there's other people that don't have the luxury
Mm-hmm.
to do any of that.
And you know,
shit.
like, he's right. Like, people do understand why he snitched. I understand why he snitched. I do understand why.
I understand it
'cause-
too. Like,
No, I understand it. Am I for it? No. I
Yeah, of
understand
course.
why.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he put himself in that
Right.
position.
yeah.
Exactly.
But it's also he's like he's a hella protected right now too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's doing this
Listen,
shit. Like he
Yeah.
has
Honestly, it takes
cops
one
with
one.
him on him like
He has the
everywhere.
FBI with him for
He is a
sure,
cop.
man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
he's a narco, bro.
Yo, basically
Like-
what he is he's bait. So they know people are gonna try and kill this dude for snitching. But like, yo, take in within 5 minutes of that girl posting that video, bare cops pulled up right away.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
I
away.
gotta move him.
Like, fuck.
Like, you can't
I'm telling
touch
you,
him,
man.
bro.
The industry, like this rap industry, man, they're protecting like these fucking clowns, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
Quite
like,
literally, bro.
obviously 6ix9ine and like
Mm-hmm.
all these other rappers wearing like purses and shit.
Yo, honestly, I think
Like,
they
man.
and the reason why I think they're really, yo, I wouldn't be surprised if like the feds and like all, you know, the government or whatever decided to tell 6ix9ine himself, like, yo, troll the streets, freaking make snitching cool. I bet they told him that because it's gonna benefit
Probably.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Wasn't it on his music video? They put he
100%.
put a rat on his own face,
Yeah.
like that mouse
He
emoji.
made his head like a rat emoji or whatever.
Fam, like,
Like,
this
bro,
guy
what?
is
Like,
really a
man.
snitch and proud. Broke the internet, is trolling the whole streets, came back more successful than ever, and it's like, bro, the streets is done.
You got us
Yeah,
talking.
bro.
about
Can you
it,
imagine,
man.
like,
you got us talking.
The
about
snitch
this
rates
shit,
just
too.
go up now in the hood. Like the
Fuck,
cops
man.
are just getting all the info they want
Facts.
just because of all this like 6ix9ine shit.
Yo, but yo,
Actually.
take it too, right? Like, even though, you know, he keeps boasting about all his money, right? And like how he's a legend and this and that, and like all that kind of stuff. But like, at this point, 6ix9ine can't really live a normal life. I don't know how long.
No.
Like, the streets aren't gonna forget. If we're being real,
Yeah.
you know,
Right when the cops aren't there, he's gone.
facts.
Exactly.
The audience and the internet and like, you know, his fans might forget. The street's gonna forget? Probably not.
Hell no.
I mean,
No.
this guy could get rid of his tattoos, shave his hair. He could like move to some third world country and just like.
Change
But
his
like
skin.
the
Act
way
like
he's
he
trying to
wasn't
do
even
shit,
him.
he's
Yeah.
legit not even just famous in the States and in Canada. Like, where can he go to the point where he's making himself like such a big name, like a
Yeah.
household name
Anyone who has an
for
internet,
snitching
like,
and shit
trends
that
now.
he can't go
Yeah.
anywhere and hide.
Facts.
Exactly.
But like,
Right.
unless he were to do some like master disguise type shit.
Oh yeah.
He would need like plastic surgery to like alter his face completely.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's the
You
only
get,
way
like, a
he's not
nose
gonna.
job or some
If he
shit.
shaved his head and got rid of his tats, I'm pretty sure people won't recognize him anymore. Because if we're being realistic, like, if I walked in Winnipeg right now with my bald ass head, I'm not gonna show it on camera, but I don't even think some people will recognize me. Cause you know I did get fatter from back in high school too. Like I'm
I
freaking
don't know,
like
man.
40
You still look
pounds
the same.
heavier and I'm bald now. So
Man, you got the same face though.
Yeah, your face never changed.
And you've been had short hair.
It's not like you had face tats, man.
It would be different if you came to Winnipeg with long ass hair, like down to
Yeah.
your chin, because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
Like
You would know.
if I shaved off my hair,
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a good
then
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
not look the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Serious.
If like
Right.
Kosh just like shaved his beard and cut his hair, we'd be like,
Who's
no,
this
what's
guy?
this guy talking to me for?
Get him off
Who's
the
this guy? What the
podcast.
fuck?
Who's Tony or Zuko?
Wallah. But yeah, man, like that's how I feel with like 6ix9ine. Like people, especially like all the OG rappers that are trying to put out that honestly I just feel like they shouldn't even really talk about it.
Bro, Snoop
They
Dogg
should
was like, yo,
we,
don't
like,
fuck with this
everyone
rap.
is talking about it. We're talking about it, but we're
Yeah.
just giving him
Meek
his
Mill was
name
going
more of a
off.
light of day.
Yeah, Meek Mill, Snoop,
Mhm.
like all these people.
Because dude, he's not a street dude. Like he even
He's not.
admitted it on his live. Like
He's
if you
not.
guys watched his live, he literally said, "Yo, I'm not about this gang shit, but I know how to get us out." Like he literally said it for himself. But that's where he messed up by joining
Yeah.
a gang. Just because you said, "Oh, you're not about it," the as soon as you join the gang, you're now about,
You're about
it, bro.
You're about it.
What are you talking about?
Like,
You're
no
not-
matter what, you're about.
Yeah,
it.
bro, you're on
honorarily about
IG
it, bro.
like, yo, test my gangster, blah, blah, blah. They tested your gangster and you ratted, bro. Like,
Like super.
come on.
Like,
But,
I don't know,
like-
man. He
Yeah.
he set himself up for failure at that point.
Yeah, and you know,
Mhm.
the argument, what do you guys feel about, like, the argument where they say, like, oh, if you were in that same position, you would do the same thing?
I'm not a street guy though.
hmm Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
not
Josh said it
associated.
best, though.
Yeah.
And actually, a lot of people said that.
What
but
did I
like,
say?
we're not stupid enough to put ourselves in that position.
Exactly.
Oh,
Like we wouldn't be there. Like I'm not gonna get fucking go
Like-
to court for racketeering, bro. Like I literally sit at home when I work an office job. Like
Yeah.
I edit videos.
But it's crazy the amount of shit that he did just to get clout. Like he really faked being a gangster and
yeah, bro.
did
the
like the
fakest.
most
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
just
Like
for some
chilling
clout.
at like Chicago, saying it's like 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
but it's like 4 a.m.
Yo,
Some
don't kill
dumbass.
me. Yeah, bro, he was dissing like real street dudes and like
Yeah.
I mean he was
He's dissing
affiliated
everyone.
That
with
actually
remember
about that
people,
life
yeah.
though. But
He
those
was-
are like those guys that he was dissing was like they're about that. Like they
Exactly.
Yeah, I
would've
remember
done
when he first
something,
started
probably have done
Bro.
something.
Beefing with like
The game.
fucking yeah, like those guys like Chief Keef, fucking Lil Reese. I was like, man, this guy just wants to get shot.
Actually though.
Legit.
Facts. Even more so
Oh.
now, like bro, I don't know how this guy, like, and he keeps getting bigger, right? And especially the fact that now he's out, like, bro, like you wanna be so like big and like chase all this clout. I mean, he isn't clout apparently, you know, he is clout, you know.
At this point, yeah. Look what we're doing, bro.
We're chasing clout right now. Still,
We're
the reason
chasing
why we're
clout
making
right
this
now.
video is to get some more views for this podcast.
You know, man.
Well, this is the I-Rated podcast. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, yo. A bunch of goofies, yo.
And I'm gonna say now we don't rate him at
We
all.
don't rate
no.
6ix9ine. We don't rate snitching. We
Yeah.
don't.
No, we don't.
Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I don't give a fuck about, oh, he did this because of this, cake, whatever, that's you. But, like, still, he snitched on hella people that...
He makes me laugh sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
He's still
He's
kind of
very
funny.
entertaining.
Funny as fuck,
He's
man.
entertaining.
He's entertaining.
Yeah.
I don't mind following him on IG and shit because the shit he used to post was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like an
I just don't
ultimate
fuck
troll
with
that's
what he
just
does.
entertaining to watch, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because he's doing so much controversial things, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fam.
Yeah, it just makes you shake your head more than laugh, actually. But
Facts.
Mhm.
Like, bro, like, this guy really doesn't care. And, like, the fact that
all.
when he dropped and when he went on IG Live and, like, he was breaking these records as soon as he got out of jail, I was like, fam,
Everybody's
this
just...
guy he basically dissed the entire streets. Entire streets, bro. He dissed
Entire streets.
everyone. And then he was calling out, imagine being a real beep. You know what I mean? Just to get surpassed by a rat. Like, he's proud of it.
He's so proud of it. It's like...
I think it's gonna die fast, though.
I don't know, man. 6ix9ine, I don't know what he does. It's just... He's always...
Just everyone
be
just
there.
attracted to him.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna be like a lot of people turning on him. Like, man,
Yeah.
this guy's actually just
Yeah.
a big clown. A bunch of other rappers or other artists are just gonna be like,
I don't think anybody really wants to do a feature with him right now.
no way.
Or ever
Well, I don't
for a
know. There
while.
might be some.
Oh,
But right now they're trying to chase that money too, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's
There
like
actually
they
might be
know
some.
I guess so.
anything with him is gonna blow.
Mhm.
It's gonna be those new up and coming
Right.
SoundCloud rappers, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he'll probably what do you call it? He'll collab with, like, you know, people that don't care about, you know, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
That's street shit.
snitching
Like
and
Lil
street
Xan.
shit. Yeah. Lil Xan's a
He's gonna
relevant
generate views.
Yeah, I know. Lil Xan's gonna use him for views.
But I mean, for the meantime, any song with him
guy. Mhm.
might
Yeah.
get.
Do
a
you
lot of
guys
views.
think
Right
his
now?
career is gonna
That's strange.
continue to keep going forward? Like, you think he's gonna be successful? You think he's just gonna?
He's gonna keep going forward for a little bit, right? And then it's just gonna just straight drop.
Yeah.
I feel like
No,
people
he's
are-
gonna.
Because right now he has hella
people
But
are-
then later on in life, I feel like when he's the old head, he's just gonna.
I
Start
don't think he's
popping
gonna
off.
get to
Start
being
like
an old
acting like
You-
a fucking
like,
troll
you-
again.
But
you
how
think-
many people
Yeah.
like want him?
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, I
gone?
think people are just gonna get sick of it so fast. Like,
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
same shit over and over again. Oh, fucking rat. Like, imagine being the real, like, and get beat by
You
a
know,
rat over
I
and
think
over
he's
again.
gonna milk it to the best of his ability.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe he'll
100%.
just disappear.
Yo,
after
that's
that,
what he
because
was doing
kind of life
before.
can he live now?
Yeah. That's what he was doing before he went to jail, bro. He was trolling everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And he was getting so much views and so much hits, man.
I just pray that his daughter, his mother, you know, and all the people associated with him have the same amount of protection as him, because they
Yeah.
will go for his family, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
The no question,
I don't know.
Especially if he continues to fucking start beef with other people.
bro.
Yeah, bro. And like,
I don't
yo,
know,
that's
man.
that's the
He's-
thing that,
he's-
you know, regular people don't really understand. Not saying that like I'm a street dude, but like I just know of these kind of things, right? So
Yeah.
that's a big part that a lot of people don't understand, is that when you snitch, there are consequences. You know what I mean? Like,
All the time.
because he's like what do you call it? This big like figure, an artist. Like, you
Yeah.
know, people don't really see it as that big of a deal, but to like, you know, I don't know, like imagine like some wannabe gangsters, right? Like, you know, joining a gang, and then, you know, they see 6ix9ine and they're like, oh yeah, it's cool to snitch, like as long as it's justified, I don't have to be loyal to these people. Then they don't have the
Yeah.
same protection as him when they get out, and boom, they get whacked.
They got
or
the
like
same
their
racks as him.
mom gets whacked, or their siblings get whacked. Like, come
That's
on
what I'm
now.
saying. It's probably gonna die fast
Yeah.
or soon.
I think so. I don't think he'll have that longevity.
Yeah. It can only go for so long.
Bro, Yo, when he started rapping about 10 shots, catch him at the chicken spot, something like that. I was like, fam, you're still talking about this stuff?
Like, what?
Really?
Bro, you were in jail for 2 years, not 10.
Bro, you're literally not credible no more. You're a rat. Like, you said
Yeah,
that,
you can't rap about street shit anymore, man.
yeah, bro, you can't be talking about pulling up on ops and busting 10 shots, fam. Like, you're an informant, bro. Come on.
I mean, you could probably rap
Yeah.
like, I'm
He's
gonna pull
not
up
allowed.
on you with my freaking feds. Or some shit like that. I'll pull up. Like, do a job then snitch. Or some shit like that.
Pull up at the chicken spot. Now you're locked up. Like, come on now.
You're locked up.
Yo, don't kill me, man. Yo, I heard they already found his second address.
Probably,
people
man.
are
I think that was fake.
searching, bro.
I think that was fake.
Oh, really?
Actually?
Yeah. I think people just started taking pictures of like big houses with nice cars, like
Bro.
colorful cars.
Yo, you can't just
Like,
do
yo,
that,
6IX's
bro.
here.
Yo, 6IX's right here. Bro, it's not his house.
Deadass, bro. Some old white man like lawyer comes
Yeah.
to his Lambo. Freaking someone drives by,
Yo,
starts
Shoots
shooting at him.
bro.
Yeah, as if he got driven out of his first, or not driven out, just forced out his first one.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, definitely they had to do that.
I feel like that's how it's gonna be. He literally can't go outside, like not legally, but like just to be smart. He can't go outside.
You can't, right? Yeah.
Dumbass is taking pictures on his porch.
Yeah,
Right? This guy gotta lay low, and as if he picked like a neighborhood with houses like right beside each other.
I
Man,
know.
I'd pick
He
a
shoulda-
spot
yeah.
that's like
I think that's why, like,
on a
they're trying to
countryside.
make it like try to hide him in plain sight type of shit.
And I feel like
Yeah.
fucking dye your
they're
hair
using him
then,
as
man.
bait, bro.
yeah. No kidding, man. This guy made his hair more obvious with half yellow, half purple. Like, bro.
Yo, and yeah, exactly. You could spot him from a mile away because of just how bright colored, his whole aesthetic is, yo.
And then
Yeah.
when you get close, you just see a freaking big ass 69 in
69
his
right
69, a big ass rose on this side. His teeth are Skittles. Like, come on.
Oh, lie. You can see this guy, bro. He'd be an easy target.
But it's probably just because he feels hella protected.
Oh yeah.
He's just chilling in the suburbs.
I mean, people will find a way. That's what I'm.
He was
Like,
hella protected though.
hopefully, like his family's all G, but like
Mhm.
people will find a way. That's the scary part, bro.
Facts. You got a daughter, bro.
I wonder if it'd be
Come on,
worth
man.
it though, just because of how protected he is.
Hmm.
How I don't know, man. People could.
Like, how many years would you fit? I don't know. I ain't gonna get into that, but
But like,
That's why they were saying
People
that.
could
Like,
not
you
find out,
can't
too.
really touch him. It'd be
Yeah.
stupid for you to try to,
yeah.
unless you're just trying to f yourself
Like,
over.
You're pretty much trying to like touch a cop. You can't.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
yeah.
He probably signed a contract with the
Has a
with the
badge?
feds, bro.
He works with them. He's on
Works with
salary.
them.
Publicist stuff.
So-
Officer
Christ.
Hernandez.
Yeah. Officer Hernandez,
Yo,
Sergeant Danny.
Don't lie. Don't kill me. But yeah, man.
Yeah, he's
6ix9ine,
definitely the
bro.
police, man.
Yeah.
As much as you guys want clout, do not follow this guy's footsteps. That
Do
was
not.
a very stupid thing. I mean,
He was going.
Man, the
places,
media
man.
does that shit to you though. Like, remember when Vine was a thing and like people just like do it for the Vine?
Oh my god,
Doing
that
dumb
was
shit.
so
Yeah.
bad.
Sure.
We were one of those kids.
Yeah.
dude,
The media just makes you do dumb shit, man.
Yeah. Huh?
Sorry?
Boonk.
Oh, yeah,
Boot
Boot Gang. Yeah, I remember
That
him.
guy's wild.
What'd you guys
That
think of
guy
him?
who he was just fucking
He turned
the
insane.
perfect clout, like perfect definition of clout chaser, man.
Yeah,
Facts.
bro. This guy would go into a rollie store, try on a rollie, and just okay.
And dip.
Oh, that guy. That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this guy
Dude,
started
that
going
guy,
crazy.
bro, like a lot of people found like his videos and stuff entertaining, but like honestly, when I see those videos, I actually get cheesed
I would get
Or-
pissed.
Like I
Yeah,
actually
why would you
didn't
do
find
that?
them funny at all. I was just like, this
Yeah, I
guy's
was like,
literally a
what the
douchebag. Like,
Legit.
like
yeah.
go find something better to do, fam. Like, what the hell are you
Didn't
doing?
he took bare people's phones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And like
He
when
was
people
doing
like,
crazy
I
shit.
remember I saw one where like someone was selling stuff on the streets. You know, people would do that in like
Oh
New
my
York.
God,
Yeah,
that made me
that
so
video
pissed
mad,
me off.
bro.
Yeah, and she just like wrecked it.
For no reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
he
thought it was
became a
scripted at
junkie.
first too. But then
Yeah.
you see the reaction of the person who's selling this shit, and you're like,
No.
This
He's
guy's
yeah,
a
he's
dick.
an actual douchebag,
He's an
yo.
actual douchebag.
yeah. But I mean, you see him now though.
Yeah.
All these
man.
like rap blogs posting him. He's like
Yeah, he's
I
trying
rate
to rehabilitate.
yeah. He's
That's
like
what I
smart
rate.
now.
I rate Boot
Yeah.
Gang for trying to change
Trying to
his,
get better.
his ways.
Exactly.
What if 6ix9ine does the same? He's like, I'm sorry for snitching. I ain't never gonna do it again.
Nah, too late.
He
It's
can.
kind of too late, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, you see how like strongly, like when he got on live, he was like, he came
proud.
back with a vengeance, yo.
Bro, he was
Yeah.
ready.
Had those cuffs. He's just like
Yeah, like what the fuck?
He was,
bad
Yeah.
boy.
What you gonna do?
yo, he's such a freaking troll, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. I
But,
don't know. It was
you know.
really bad.
That shit's not worth it, bro. I wouldn't even
It's
want
not.
to be that big. To go through everything he went through just to have clout and money.
Bro,
That you can't spend.
The
you
thing
can't do
is-
shit with.
the thing is, he was actually going places before he snitched. Like he was doing good in his like music
Oh, yeah.
world, man.
True, he was getting views
He was
or
getting
streams.
views. Like like the only thing he was doing was trolling, and then this snitching thing happened. He lost all respect from everybody. I don't think he's only gonna get features from
except for
irrelevant
the suburban kids and regular, people that don't understand
Yeah.
that stuff.
people. Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is,
It
man.
is what it is.
But yeah, bro.
So we still don't rate
Wow.
6ix9ine,
Hells no.
Hell
just
no.
like episode 1.
you don't
Bring
get
it
no
back to the
ratings, bro.
first one.
He got the
Yeah,
negative, man. He owes us ratings.
Yo,
He owes us ratings, bro.
before the snitching, I kind of fucked with him just because of like it was hilarious.
Yeah, same.
His
Yeah, same.
entertainment
Yeah.
was.
He was entertaining, man.
jokes. He was.
He's
jokes.
funny,
He was,
man.
he was
Yo, you
actually
guys-
jokes.
You
Yo,
remade the 50 music video,
Yeah.
the club,
That
upside
was
down
so
on the pool table and
funny,
shit.
man.
Just like, that was jokes.
Come on.
yeah. I remember, my girl used to bump his songs and just go like hard. Like it was as a joke. Like my girl is
Yeah.
like 4'11", like 4.
Yeah.
Like, yo, she's tiny, right? But she'd be there like, wait, what's that song? See, I don't even remember his songs no more. But she'd be like going ham.
The one with Nicki?
No, like the really super aggressive one.
Like Gummo?
I think Billy.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah, Billy.
How did that go again?
See, he has the weirdest
Search
names
it
for
up
the
quick.
songs too.
Yo, actually, when Austin told us 6ix9ine came out with a song, it's like, did you see 6ix9ine's song? And then that was one
Gooba.
message, and then the second one was like Gooba. I was like, bro,
We're
what?
like, wait, what?
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like-
Toronto slang for a
Like,
second.
what'd you call him?
I was like, what is Gooba
We're like,
mean?
that's
What
our
does a
type of slang.
Gooba
Gabagoo.
mean?
We're
Gabagoo.
like, oh, okay.
Gabagoo.
No, but like, I don't know, man.
He's a lost cause, bro.
It's over.
Oh, yo, dude.
It's hard to recover.
I know we have we're talking about 6ix9ine for the second time on this podcast. Another thing that came up, I think in the new episode of 90 Day Fiancé, I don't know if you guys watched
Oh
it,
yes,
No.
is I think Rose left Big Ed.
he did.
Oh, yeah,
He did.
I remember that.
Woo!
Like, I remember him posting or something about it.
Yeah, my
That's
girl
so
was telling
funny.
me about this earlier today.
Yeah,
It's actually funny.
left his ass.
But what happened? Fill me in.
Cause Big Ed was like I think they were in the hotel thing.
Yeah.
Right? And Big Ed told her like after spending so much time, he's like, I don't want to have a baby.
Yeah.
And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's
And,
like, I'm
like-
gonna. Didn't he say he was gonna get a vasectomy, or did he get one already?
No, he's getting. He said he's getting one, and he was like,
Yeah.
there's no, because she was like, you should
He's
think
got
about it,
54.
and he's like, there's no thinking about it. He's like, I'm not having kids.
He's like, I'm too
Oh,
old
so
for
he
our
just
kids
kept
and
like
shit, right?
he just kept changing his mind because that's what
Yeah.
Chester was saying.
And then
He wasn't
Well,
keeping his word,
yeah.
kind of.
yeah, the next morning, Rose wasn't in the room with him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like, he went looking for her. He's just like, Where'd she go? Like he asked like
Looks under the bed.
the person in the lobby. He can't look under the bed, bro.
Yeah.
He'd go like this. He'd go on all fours. He's like, fuck, I can't look.
Yo, you have to do this. Look.
You have to
Like,
go on
like
the side.
Rose?
Right?
No, he'd have to like go start from the top of the bed and like
Like lean
look
down.
upside down.
Hinge downwards.
Yo,
But yeah, he went to go find her, right? And then
Yo.
he went to sit down at a table.
Yeah.
And then Rose came back. I was like, oh, I just went for a walk. I needed to think about things. And then started like roasting him like, yo, you lied to me about wanting a baby. You lied to me about your height. Like about this,
Yeah,
that.
bro.
And
Cut
then
your neck.
She got
Bro.
that bad bitch energy, bro. Come on now.
yeah, she's a mood. And then
Don't play.
every time Ed talked, she would give him that look. It was so funny, bro. Just
Just
annoyed.
Look.
and
It's about time.
yeah, and then Ed was like, I don't think she loves me.
Okay, dude.
I don't think she loves me.
Come
Like,
on now.
You think?
You.
That was on him though.
Toothbrush, yeah.
He was like acting like he got played.
Yeah,
When
No, he's just
I
a
think he-
douchebag.
I think he still is acting like that.
Dude, look. You lied
Saying, like,
about
she
your
only wanted
age.
my money.
I mean, not your age, your height, right? She literally said she wants to have kids. Like, it's her dream to have
Yeah.
kids. Her dream.
day one.
From day one. And then you just told her you don't want to have kids. Why the hell would
Yeah.
she still want to be with you? You dissed her all the time.
Crush your dreams.
Right? You said her breath stinks when it's because of her ulcer.
Like, has she ever said anything about his neck to him once? Like,
Never.
in his face?
No, she just said something about his height. That's the
And she didn't even
extent of
diss
his
him.
love.
She was just like, you lied about it.
Yeah, you lied about it. That's it.
Can you imagine if she like gave him like a gift and it was like those rings that make your neck
she gives them a turtleneck.
Lie.
or a turtleneck?
You know I can't wear these.
Yo,
Like
how does he
sleeping
wear
in it'll
turtlenecks?
stretch.
You can't.
can't.
That just
Bro,
covers his nose.
it'd be like a mask.
Yeah.
Yo, don't kill me.
Oh,
But yeah, like, you know, I don't know what he expected. She just had enough. She's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And come
Good
on.
for her. Good for you, Rose.
You embraced me, embarrassed me. Good job, Rose.
Yeah, come on.
We rate Rose as a decision.
Facts. Stick up for yourselves.
Exactly. No matter how old or how much of a bully the other person is.
Yeah,
Don't
man,
let them
sometimes you
step
gotta
all
put
over
your
you,
foot
man.
down, even if it means
Doesn't
you know,
matter
not
how-
getting your visa.
No matter how good they look either.
Have some self-respect. You know what
If
I'm
they're
saying?
shitty,
If
You
they're
gotta go.
shitty.
If you're not happy, that's all. That's the main thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're fucking dating Margot Robbie. If
Or
she's a
the
bitch to
penguin.
you, bro.
Bro, he was so diss, yo. He was so diss.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like as a person. Oh, dude, also update on that show. You know Yolanda,
Yeah.
bro.
She found
She
him.
still doesn't believe it, bro.
No, she still doesn't believe it. Like her child, you know,
Jeez.
what is that thing called where you upload the picture?
Google search, Google images search.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like reverse search
yeah.
it. Reverse.
Yeah, reverse search.
It's a stock photo.
Yeah. It was a stock
Oh
photo of
my-
that buff guy.
Oh my
It was a
god.
stock photo, bro. What did she say
And then
though? She was like,
do you think he was the model of the stock photo? And I was like, bro!
yo, I
She's
was
just
like,
going
are
down
you
the
dead
hole.
ass?
Yeah.
Her kids were like, Mom,
In
no.
denial. Straight in denial.
Yeah.
Yo, she
Oh.
needs help.
Oh,
I
dude,
know.
and same thing with the white dude, the white
white
old
guy?
guy.
The white dude that
The
was getting
Ukrainian?
catfished.
Mhm. He hired a detective and he called the detective like stupid. Basically, he's like, "You don't know her like I
You
do."
know,
Yeah, like, bro,
I did my work.
this guy is so dumb. He went to, like, her country once, the first time, right? He went to country once, went to her apartment, Nobody was there. It was just some old dude.
Mm-hmm.
So he went back home, talked to the detective, said all that shit. And then he went back again.
Oh yeah.
He went back again. It's like, I'm gonna find her this time.
Yo, he's
Still
such
didn't
a
find her?
dumbass, bro. Like
he's a
basically
good
what the
guy, man.
detective was saying was just like, yo, it's not uncommon for these scams to scam these old desperate white men, right? from the States, basically, right? And like he's like, no. He's like, you don't know her. Like, bro, you hired this detective, and when he gives you your answer, you're saying no. Like
shut up.
He
You're
just wanted her.
ridiculous.
He wanted him to find out that she was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't get the answer he wanted, so he just complained.
He was, I will find her
mean-
myself.
Yeah.
she even if she was real, at the end of the day, come on, bro. If she stood you up 4 times in a row
At her own country.
in her own country, bro, you spent 100 racks on her, and you
It's
don't have enough
over.
self-respect to call it off just from that?
Fuck that bitch.
Come on now.
Too much
bro.
pride, man.
What's that word they use? Simp.
Simp.
Bro,
Simp, bro.
he is legendary king simp, bro. For real, for real.
Actually. Simp.
He is the fucking mayor of Simptown, man.
Actually.
Facts, bro. Come on. Slap some sense into this dude. Like, that's unbelievable.
Do you guys watch Catfish though on MTV?
I seen some episodes.
I've seen the old
Man, I
episodes.
love watching that shit. I just love watching
Bro.
the interactions of them finally going to the house and seeing like sometimes it is the person and they're just like for some reason they couldn't FaceTime or anything, or sometimes it's
Bro.
just like
Yeah.
There's an episode of Catfish I
Yeah.
watched.
Hmm.
It was like the girl thought she was talking to Bow Wow. And I was like, fam.
Damn.
Like, are you crazy?
there was another one where someone thought they were talking to Katy Perry, or there's like now they have like special guests, right? Because the other camera guy left.
Yeah.
So like one episode was like Andre Drummond or like I think it was Nick Young or some shit. And he was like choked, he's like
I need to
girl
watch the
came
new
out, or
episodes
the
of
guy
this.
came out. It was Joel.
Bro, speaking of catfish, dude, I seen this thing on Twitter, right?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Bro, it was so mean, right? So basically this girl met up with this dude. I think it was this first time of them meeting, and then basically so when she went to see him, she like left or something and like messaged him, and then he messaged her saying like, oh, like what was wrong, like why did you do that? And then she was like, you catfish me, you don't look like anything like your pictures, that's so rude. And then he responded, he was like, what did he say? He's like, oh, he's like, I'm sorry, like those pictures for blah 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 blah. He was like, those pictures are from like a year ago, and he's like, I didn't realize how different I looked, and he didn't know it was a problem, and then
Like, for
she
real,
posted
or?
it on Twitter basically, right? And then in the replies, someone was like, oh, like what was wrong, and then she was like 60 plus pounds.
Oh. So she was saying like
He
He
just
got
got bigger.
fat,
you got fatter.
like so fat where like she
Yeah,
didn't
man.
recognize him.
Sometimes girls get away with that shit.
And like, yo, what just like irks me about that whole situation is just like, dude, especially I think someone called her out on one of her tweets, and it was like the same situation almost. It was like
Yeah.
someone called her like chunky or something like that, and she's like, I didn't know you're so fat phobic, but she just did the same thing.
Oh man, this girl is confused.
Actually. Bro,
Bruh,
that's
I hate
the
that,
worst
man.
though, man. Hypocrites.
Hypocrites, man, and these you know, I don't know, man. Girls that want equality, that some of them don't want equality, man. They just want, you know,
We're
what's
hopping
in
into
favor
this
for them.
topic.
Equality, bro. If you want that equality, equal rights, equal fights, equal dissing,
100%.
equal.
These hands are E for everyone, bro.
Facts, yeah.
Honestly, yo,
Nah,
if there was like, if some chick just started throwing hands on you, would you throw hands back? Like, she like just hit 2 good hits on you to the face,
If
and you're like, what the fuck?
Then I could
Bro,
hit.
if
But
she
if
hits
it's
like
like
a dude, I'm fighting
then I'm
like a
like,
dude.
nah.
If I'm being realistic with myself, Like, when
I don't know if I
someone
could back.
gets up in my face, I'm already getting cheesed, right? But if someone were to lay hands on me, I already know, like, that's, like, pushing it to another level. I don't know how much I could, hold myself back, but if someone swings on
That's
me,
true.
it might just be off instinct.
That's like an instinct,
Yeah.
too. Yeah, instinct. It's like you.
Yeah.
No,
Just
I feel
like,
like-
boom, like,
I feel like if it was with a girl, you're already as a
You're at a
guy,
disadvantage.
you're already like so much naturally stronger that you could just like if she's punching you, you could just like give her a hard shove like out the way, like stop fucking
Like, yo.
punching me.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
even
Just send
that
her flying.
stirs up
Exactly.
so much controversy,
But
too.
yeah,
Like,
100%
you
it
shouldn't
would.
have to go.
But I mean, I
Because
wouldn't
she's
let her
first.
like. You would look like a bitch just letting some girl just like punching the shit out
It's a
of you.
lose-lose situation
Yeah.
for us.
You either look like a bitch or you look
No,
like a fucking woman.
lately there's people like, man, that girl got what she deserved. Cause
yeah,
there's a
no,
lot of
honestly,
cases
no,
where
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel,
yeah, it's
okay,
swinging
this is
back.
how I feel about it, right?
I think it depends
if-
on the situation. For sure.
Yeah, if,
Bro.
if a girl is hitting a guy, right, just like repeatedly, right, and he gets pissed off, like if he's telling her to stop and like warning her enough and she doesn't stop and he swings on her, she deserves it completely.
Yeah.
Bro. Like I
If she
I will
put her
not
hands on him
be
already.
opposed to that decision.
Yeah.
But like for myself, I'd like to believe that I wouldn't put my hands on a woman because I've just,
Me too.
that's how I grew up. Just like you don't
Same.
do that.
Yeah.
That's something you don't do.
Same.
Yeah.
But
Like-
if like, another person did it and she deserved it, then I feel like, hey man,
Yeah.
I'm like,
if
fighting
she was
is the
bullying-
last resort to me. Like, I'm like 95% of the time I could talk myself out of it or like calm the situation down
Yeah.
that way. But if it
Wow.
escalates, I've never experienced, even with a guy or anyone, I haven't experienced it escalating to the point where I have to like hit someone.
this is what you do,
Yeah.
right?
right?
If you have if you're a lot bigger than the shorty, you grab her by the shoulders, right, and you go, ah! Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what you have to do. Like just shake
You
her,
shake it out of her?
so hard, and just like be
Oh.
intimidating. Be like, what did you say? Just like,
Bro, do I even put this in the episode? Holy shit.
No, man. When it comes down to it, we protect the women closest to us or close to us, and
Exactly.
just women in general. But I mean,
Facts.
if you're a woman and you're acting out like,
Like you're bullying, like you're fucking just being just a nuisance.
you get what you deserve.
I could control myself, but if you're like, I
I
don't know
can't
about
control
the other
any. Yeah, exactly. I can't control anybody else.
Hmm.
Don't blame
Yeah.
us for
so
like
just if you decide to do that, right? If you're a shorty and you decide that you want to fight and throw hands, just be prepared for retaliation. Just because you're a girl doesn't mean they won't retaliate. Not everybody was raised like us where they said
we don't hit women. Yeah.
hit women, yo. It's like I said, always come in with that mentality of equal rights, equal fights, bro. Come on. If you want to throw hands, I mean, so
Expect
be it.
hands
If
to
you
be
think you
thrown
could
at you,
take it,
too.
you think you could whoop his ass, I mean, go for it, bro.
Go for it.
If you get slumped, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Domestic violence, though, that's a real thing.
That is a real thing.
It is.
Yeah, dude. I see, bro, and I hate. On the same topic, right? I hate how I seen so many videos of like a girl like beating up a dude, right? And he's just like taking it, right? She's swinging, like punch him in the face. He's just eating it, and then as soon as he gets sick of it and just bop, you know what I mean? And like, not to be sexist, but I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna say nothing. But he's just stronger than her, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, boom, she gets like flown back. Next thing you know, everyone around is jumping the one dude like he did something wrong. Bro,
Just for defending himself.
facts.
Yeah, see, that's
They're
what's kind of messed
jumping
up.
him, bro.
Yeah. This is a double standard. You know?
I'd be so cheesed though
Yeah.
if that happened to me.
Oh,
What
yeah,
the fuck?
super
I didn't do it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Were you guys watching that shit?
Yeah.
I was getting my ass beat.
Yo, you're helping to beat my ass more, bro. Like, help me.
Help me. I already got a black eye.
Facts. Like, yo, the entire time he's getting his ass beat, no one is like stepping in to like
Yeah.
help him out.
Like,
Bro, That's funny though. Actually, it's not funny.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not funny, but like I don't. What was I saying though? Yeah,
Speak.
friggin' frack. Yeah, man, it's a double standard. You know what I mean? It's a double standard, and
Yeah, but people are starting to live out of that standard more equally. It's like people are starting to see like
That's what people are preaching.
Yeah.
that bitch got what she deserved.
dude. Well, I mean, hey,
Yeah, like wasn't it that video that you showed me? It was like some little boy was getting bullied by a girl that was bigger than him, and this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, like he's like talking like right up in his face, like, yo, what the fuck, like you're this, you're that,
Yeah,
and then just shoved him one time, and that little boy just fucking stopped.
yeah. Oh man,
Hit him with the
he said
fucking
she had
full
stinky
combo.
breath, and then she like shoved him, and then
Yeah.
he started swinging hard.
Yeah.
And this girl was like taller than him too,
Taller, bigger,
and
like
like just
She's
thicker
swinging
too.
upwards. He's like,
And then he just started like
it was
swinging,
so
and she
Damn.
got knocked out. Like,
it was so
goddamn.
bad.
Yeah.
man.
But she wasn't
I mean,
expecting it.
she
That's
she
what happens,
kind
man.
of.
You can't be acting like that. People are starting to wake up.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yo,
shit.
for anything, there's a lot of double standards when it comes to guys and girls, and I mean, I guess there's kind of like some
Yeah.
reasons behind them.
Yeah, just don't fight, man.
Just don't fight.
Facts.
Simple as that.
Peace, love.
But
Trans-
don't fight. Keep the peace. Yeah, man, that's it, bro. Have you guys ever gotten any fights? Any fist fights?
Nope.
I got a couple.
I've gone into confrontations, but I just like talk myself out of everything or calm the other guy down.
This guy hit
It's
me
always
with an
just
ice
like,
cream cone.
Oh, bro, that was so. We were actually mad that day.
This guy smashed an ice cream cone on my head.
Yo, can't remember why I was so like.
No, I took it like I was in a
Oh, you took my spot.
I was in a spot and I was like, no, I'm not moving.
sick story.
So we went to like McDonald's or something. And I
Yeah.
guess we're
Yeah.
going back into the van. Or whose car was we in?
Joe,
Yeah, Joe's van. And I guess I wanted to sit in the middle. And
Yeah.
he's just like, I ain't moving, man. And I was like, man, I called that shit. And
Bro.
I guess I ended up smashing my ice cream cone on his head.
on my head, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck,
Dude, EJ, what did you do?
I was like so pissed, man.
bro? I
in the
sat in the
middle?
spot,
That's it.
and he was like,
Y'all
"Get
didn't
off my
scrap?
spot." And I was like, nah,
Yo, don't kill me.
No.
no, man. I just let him hit me with the ice cream cone, and I was like, alright.
Yeah, that's so funny. I forgot about that.
I think I still got the seat.
Yeah, 'cause I felt bad. I was like, why the hell did I do that shit,
Yo,
man?
that was out of nowhere.
Everyone was like, why did you do that, Josh?
Cause he was mad.
I was like, whoa.
Oh,
Dude,
lie.
what did that see?
Yo, it takes a lot
Go
for me to
crazy,
get into
bro.
like to actually throw hands though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember I fought my
Yeah.
dad
Yeah.
once.
yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
I think he told us about that.
Yeah. But I think that's it. There's
Did
this-
you win?
Oh, nah. Well, I hit him once. And then I just walked away from him because that was my first time, like, hitting
You're
him.
like,
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
"Bruh."
fuck.
Yeah. That was like the first and last time.
I never.
But yeah.
I think my dad would
We'll
kick
get
my
into
ass
it,
though.
Bro, isn't
I
your
would
dad
kick
jacked?
my dad's ass in 2 seconds.
Like,
That's
yo,
all. That's I know that.
Well, that was like
But my dad
it was
also,
like, around the time
like,
where
everyone in my family has mad anger at like management shit. Yeah.
it was around the time where I was like starting to get taller than my dad and like heavier. So I was just,
Feeling
like,
yourself?
yeah, I was like man, looking down on him
Like
at
I'm
that
gonna
point.
stick up for myself.
dude,
Never
I'm pretty
mind.
sure like
But then
I
he
definitely
was
have
still
height
like,
and weight advantage over my dad. But like my dad's kind of like he knows.
He comes in. Huh? Bro,
That's
didn't
my dad
he-
too. My
didn't
dad
he,
used to be
But
like
I
a
think-
G back in the day.
I think
Bro,
if he
didn't
ran,
he,
if
like-
I like ran away long enough, and he ran out of stamina, then I'd definitely be okay.
Yeah, but you
Bro.
would be smart. He just would just stop chasing you and wait for you to come home
He would-
because you have to come home.
He would cut your fingers off with his chi. Remember when you told me he cut the glass with his finger, bro?
Yo, tell me why I believe that though.
It's cheap.
You're like, bro, I swear he did it. He cut the top off of a glass bottle.
See, now I don't
With
even
his
remember
fingers
if I
going
seen
like
him
this.
do it. Dude,
Man, kids can be deceived so easily.
bro, some people
actually.
are like, do you believe in that chi stuff? Really, like
I
even
mean,
with
you
the
never
monks
know,
and all
man.
that?
Nah,
Like aura?
You never know.
not really.
I
Like,
never-
I feel like you could get your I just believe your mind is very strong, and if you could think a certain shit to happen, right? Like you like mentally, like if you think something can happen, you can make yourself do it type of shit. You know what I mean? Like you know how lots of people like
Bro,
breaking
that's
a
like,
brick with your hand. Everyone's like it's a mental thing. It's not a physical thing. Like
Yeah.
our bones are stronger than cement. It's just when we stop thinking about okay, it's gonna hurt my hand.
Yeah.
Right? Or
that's when you pull
like
back.
some shit like that. Like we
Yeah,
could
just how
easily
like I
break
guess
that shit.
like these
Bro, that's like Split. You guys remember
yeah,
Split?
yeah, yeah.
The movie?
Yeah.
Where like multiple personalities, one of them had diabetes, then one didn't. One's like the Beast is just like super
Yeah.
strong, like
Yeah.
bullets didn't penetrate his skin, like
So that's just like his brain believing in like different, like that diabetes one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
He just like made his
Yeah,
body
it's like-
stop
yeah.
stop producing insulin or something.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Could you do that?
Yeah.
Could I make myself believe that I'm diabetic?
I don't.
Probably,
I don't
bro.
know.
I think so.
Because I remember reading up on something or seeing a video about like how you can literally hypnotize somebody and make them believe that like they were somewhere when they weren't or did something and they didn't.
Yeah, no, legit. Our brain likes the way the thing I figured out or what I read was our brain likes filling in information that we don't have.
Yeah.
So like we have parts of it, like we have this and this.
Mhm.
We don't know what's in the middle, right? So it likes filling it in. So that's why sometimes when you tell a story about something that's never happened before, but you keep telling it, then your brain just fills it in. Like it's like it's hardwired to think, yeah, this
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
of
Man,
shit.
I was literally just watching the brain explained or the mind
Oh, I'm
explained
definitely gonna try and
on
watch that.
Netflix.
Was it a documentary?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they talk. There's an episode they talk about the memories and how like
Yeah.
you connect them all and stuff, and how
Yeah.
certain people.
And
have
dude, like
troubles
if you just
connecting all
think
those
about it,
memories
right?
and
Like how accurate is your memory? It's like they
It's
say
not,
they say
like,
basically
really, like, how
your
much
memory
memory
could
is
be
it?
so like inaccurate that it could literally switch up the entire story and it really never happened. Like but your brain
Legit.
will think it
My
actually
birthday's
happened.
really on this day.
That's facts.
Yeah. Like I'm sure like they've done studies where like people were like almost 100% sure they had this story. Or I think they did a study where they got people to tell a story and then like after like a year later tell the same story. and
Yeah,
it was,
I
like,
I
completely
wouldn't doubt
different.
it.
Bro, we should
Or
do
like
that.
like
bro.
it was kind of altered.
That'd
the
be
story.
so funny.
Like that, something like
Little
that
studies
just
like
happened
that.
to me like yesterday. I was listening to a song. I'm like, this song reminds me of a song, and I'm like, it sounds exactly like I swear to God, The Weeknd had said
Yeah.
these exact lyrics. And then I search it up, and then someone else had the same idea. So I found a Reddit thread and talking about it. It's like I swear The Weeknd said this shit. And it's like this is the
Mhm.
closest thing. It has the same cadence, but your brain just filled it in because they're like that. It sounded similar. And you're very
Oh.
familiar with this
So
artist,
That's trippy.
that it just filled it in.
So
and
that
I was like,
that would
oh, yeah,
probably kind of
something like that.
explain like the Mandela effect, no?
yeah, no, that like I straight up had a Mandela effect about that yesterday.
Oh no,
What
man.
the-
The Mandela
Yeah,
effect
yeah,
is a little bit trippier
A
though.
little bit trippier for real, yo.
Have you guys experienced
Yeah,
anything
dude, like brainstem bears, bro.
with
I
the
dead
Mandela
ass
effect?
thought
Not personally.
Okay, yeah.
Well, maybe if you consider that.
the Monopoly man
Explain to
What?
the viewers
with the
what
monocle.
Mandela
I
effect is.
swear on my life, he's always had a monocle.
Yeah.
Bro.
No, if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, it's sort of where you remember something that happened, right? Like ideally, it was like lots of people remember Nelson Mandela going to jail and dying in jail, right? And then years later, he came back alive, and people were tripping. They're like, "Yo, I thought
Like,
he was dead."
Yeah, like they
Type of
swear
shit,
they read it in the
right?
newspaper.
Like,
he
yeah,
was
they
dead.
like remember seeing news articles. They remember like seeing like
Parades.
on like TVs and everywhere that he's dead.
Yeah.
But he just comes back alive, right? They're like, what the fuck? And lots of people were also like, no, he never died. He was in jail, right? Like, so there's two sides. And they started like doing some more research, and lots of people are like on the internet, like, were like other stuff from their childhood or from a long time ago. They're like, I swear to God, like you were saying, the Monopoly guy, Monopoly man had a monocle,
Yeah.
right? Like you swear to God,
Bro,
you're
I
seeing it like
swear
that
to
on the
God,
McDonald's
yeah.
when they do their Monopoly event and on the box.
he doesn't?
But then legit, he never did.
I didn't
Well,
know.
dude, and what they say,
Right.
I
what
have
they
Monopoly
say
at my
is
house. I'm
basically,
gonna check it right,
sorry, what'd
like,
you
right
say?
when I get there.
In a different
Yeah, exactly.
parallel universe, it was like that.
Clashing
Yeah.
Another timeline.
In a
our
different
reality.
timeline.
Yeah.
And the example with the Berenstain Bears or Berenstain.
Yeah, bro. That stuff is super trippy.
It's like someone's fucking up with the time travel.
Or like
What was the
Pikachu having
Berenstain
like
Bears?
something on its
Yeah,
tail,
bro.
like a brown
Like
and black or something.
the way the
Dude,
stain
and,
is
Or it's just
spelled
black, I
Stein.
think.
S-T-E-I-N
Wait, how's it spelled?
or like Baron.
How's
I think it
Berenstain
ends
Bears?
with
I
either
see, I don't
E
even know
or
now.
it doesn't have an E at the
Yeah.
end or something.
Bro, I swear it didn't have
No,
any
I
of that.
think it was like AIN is how we think it is, but really it's like
I never,
No,
I never
I
thought
don't
it
know.
was Stain.
maybe then
I
I'm
was
the,
like
the-
Stein.
the-
Berenstain.
the other thing.
this guy just didn't know how to spell it.
But yo, because
I'm
everything,
looking up
bro,
at 40 Mandela effect
is perspective.
examples.
Oh man, I was trying to remember this. Yeah, I was trying to remember an old story. Or no, there was an old Spider-Man movie I watched with my brother. And he couldn't remember the movie, and I was like, bruh, like, don't tell me this is some Mandela effect shit. I was like, don't tell me I watched this movie and you didn't. Or, like, I only remember watching it, but he remembered.
Okay, I have a list
He remembered.
of Mandela effect shit if you guys want to do them.
Okay, go.
Quick.
Oh, I remember one.
Okay.
There was, like, vampire... No.
I
Interview
don't
with a
even know what that
vampire.
is, fam.
What?
Or interview with the vampire. And people were like, what the fuck? I thought it was the other one around.
What the fuck?
The first one was the peanut butter Jif.
Jiffy.
Do you remember it as Jiffy?
Yes.
Have you ever remembered it as Jiffy?
I
Peanut
always
butter
remember
or
Jiffy.
Jif peanut butter? It's Jif. It's never
Wait.
peanut butter.
Jiff.
Jiffy.
You, bro.
But I could have...
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me calling it Jiffy.
Well, there's a peanut butter
but
brand
I
named
swear
Skippy,
it was Jiffy.
bro.
Maybe it's Skippy.
Skippy with the squirrel.
It could be Skippy with the squirrel, but there's one like the number one choice, blah blah blah.
I know the
peanut butter
Jiffy.
with the red, blue,
Red,
green.
blue, and... Yeah.
I
It's
swear it
Jif.
was Jiffy though.
yeah.
Never Jiffy.
It was never Jiffy. I only knew Jif. Maybe I'm just in the.
Yeah. Okay, another one was Looney Tunes, right? Do you remember it with like tunes spelled with T-O-O-N-S
Oh,
or
oh.
T-U-N-E-S?
I know UENES just because Space Jam.
Yeah, but lots of people
I thought it was
like
T-O-O-N-S.
Looney is L-O-O-N, right? No,
The double O.
My brain is probably just
T-U-N-E-S.
like
T-U-N-E-S.
not good at remembering.
These guys are experiencing so many,
Berenstain Bears
so much
was
new shit.
Yeah.
A-I-N instead of E-I-N. But
Oh.
E-I-N is the Berenstain Bears didn't exist. Like we remembered it with an E-I-N, but it's with A-I-N.
What? Yeah, see, that was so crazy. It's like, what the fuck do you mean it's Berenstain?
Stain.
It's not
Yeah.
Stain, bro.
Like, I thought it was Berenstain.
yeah.
Yo,
what
this
the
one's
hell?
trippy.
Yes.
Curious George. Did he
Berenstain.
I
have
mean,
a
he's a
tail?
freaking monkey, no?
Wait, what?
Oh.
No, man. He was a chimp.
Who?
Whoa,
He
chill
never had a
out.
tail.
No.
What do you mean?
It says
Bro,
Curious
I
George's
dropped-
tail
nuh-uh.
was never
Dude,
there.
yo,
Are you
I
freaking
swear to
out?
God.
Okay, moving on.
He's even used.
He's never had
I
a
swear
tail.
he's
swear I
even
saw
used
him
his
hanging
tail, bro.
upside
What are you
down.
talking
And
about?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like, to
He's
climb
never
on...
had a tail.
No way, man. He used his
Huh?
foot.
I swear to God, I
I
seen
thought
had
him
no
use
he
his
tail.
too.
Whatever.
Man, can you imagine? This
Um,
is just like, there's some time travel out there who's just like messing with the smallest shit.
every day he's erasing one thing on
Facts.
the most iconic characters.
Okay,
Mickey
we
Mouse
probably
has small
have this
hands.
in our house right now. Febreze. How do you spell Febreze?
Febreze.
It was never double E.
Fam, chill.
Huh?
Shut
It
up.
was never double E.
Wait,
Shut up, bro.
It says you might use the stuff every day, but be honest, you thought it was Febreeze, didn't you? But it's just one E.
Shut
For
up.
You
Febreze?
need to go look at it right now.
Febreze.
Oh no,
Bro.
yeah, easy E.
you big chippin', bro.
Just
What
easy
the
E.
hell?
What the
It's double E.
Is
Just
it
kidding,
double
no, it's
E?
not. It's not double
I
E.
was like, wait, what? What else is there?
Dude, that's crazy. I didn't know that one.
Bro,
What about
Loops.
Fruit Loops? Do you remember it as
I've heard this
FROOT
one
Yeah,
too.
and then
yeah, yeah.
It is. It
LOOPS?
should be
Yeah.
Fruit Loops
Yeah.
because, dude, I literally remember them using FROOT and like using the little the thing as the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
As,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
that's
good.
how it's spelled. It's FROOT.
Okay.
All right,
okay,
I thought
good.
you were about to flip it. I was
thought you
like,
were
nah,
about to
you're
flip it on
tripping.
us.
What else? Yeah. No.
Shut up.
Monopoly
I see
Man
I knew
never
it.
had a
Actually,
monocle,
no,
I
I didn't.
believe.
Bro, I swear, I
That
dressed
was
up
that
as the
one.
Monopoly Man and I used the
Pikachu,
monocle.
do you remember it having like a black tail at the tip? Or do you remember
It's
it having
brown.
a brown right at its like ass?
It's at the tip.
What?
I used
Oh,
to
no, it's at the
even
tip of
draw
the tail.
Pikachu.
Like the
I
tail.
have drawings of Pikachu.
Yeah,
Mhm.
with the black tip, right?
yeah. Never had it. Shut up.
He never had it. He never had the black.
Oh, bro.
Bro, I used to
You never had
always
the
draw
black, yo.
that. Like, I would draw it.
It
Right?
had okay, this is what it says. Pikachu's tail. Though many of us clearly remember black detailing on the Pokemon's character's
I'm Googling
tail, but in reality, it's just yellow.
You're tripping.
What? Like just all yellow.
Yeah, like it's like the
You gotta
bottom
go
where
back to
its
the
ass
cartoon
is,
like, just
and
check
the
it out,
tail
'cause I
meets,
swear there
it's
was that
or-
black.
it's
Oh,
brown.
no, yeah. No,
And
I
then it
remember
goes
now.
yellow.
Because I played the most recent.
What?
But
What
yeah,
about
as a
Kit Kat?
kid, I
Do you
would draw
remember
that
Kit Kat with a
brown part on
hyphen in the
tail.
middle, or just Kit Kat? Like, is
Nah,
it
just
Kit
Kit Kat.
hyphen cat?
I spelled it kid hyphen.
I think it was just
Just
Kit Kat,
one
like a-
word?
Yeah.
thought
If
there was a
you
hyphen.
have just had an existential crisis about the face that there's no hyphen in between Kit Kat and cat, know that you are not alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
there
here.
is none.
Bro, I'm tweeting.
Yo, you know what's trippy?
Wait, what? Oh, what
If-
about Fruit of the Loom? Do you remember having just the fruit, or do you remember there being like a basket in the back,
Hey, how are you? I thought it was
like a
fruit
brown
basket.
basket in the back, like holding the fruit, sort of?
It's a basket of
Check
fruit.
your underwear.
You know me?
I feel like I've seen
Yeah,
that.
like
too.
never
not
had a
Fruit Loom.
basket. It used to have a cornucopia, whatever is
Cornucopia, bro.
behind the fruit.
I'm not even
right?
reading
No.
it. Cornucopia.
What about Cheese It? Do you remember as Cheese It or Cheese Its with a
I don't
like
know,
Z
I don't
at
think
the
I
end?
used to eat them.
She's
I
it.
swear
I think that's
Yeah,
American. I don't remember eating
Yeah, I
Cheez
don't-
Its here.
I had Ritz.
I think
We have
we do.
Cheez-Its here.
Do we?
Yeah.
The square
They're
ones, right?
shitty, man.
They're
Like,
so garbage, though.
yeah, they taste like ass.
You just surround
What
them with a
about
bunch of cheese
Oreo
and
double stuff? Do you remember it with 2 F's or 1 F?
I know it's one F.
Man, this just might be a bunch of shit you didn't know now.
Yeah.
It could have been. I'm trying to like skip through. What about it says the Flintstones?
What about them?
How do you spell Flintstones?
Flintstones.
No, I don't think there's a T.
Flintstones.
Yeah, there's 2 T's,
Two?
not 1 T. Lots of people
What
remember, like
the
the way
fuck?
you spelt it.
My dumb ass just thought it was the
F-L-I-N-T-S-T-O-N-E-S.
Flintstones.
Flint.
My whole life, bro.
What?
I thought it was the Flintstones.
Flintstones has 2 T's. Flintstones.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I
what
thought it
else
was
is there?
Flinstones.
Flintstones.
So
I'm
dumb.
dead.
Okay, what about from
wonder if
Snow
anybody
White? What does she say
mirror,
to the
mirror
mirror?
on the wall.
Snow
Who's
White?
the
Mirror,
Yeah.
mirror on the wall.
It was never
up.
mirror, mirror. It
Shut
was
up.
magic
Shut up.
mirror on the wall.
Luke, I am your father.
Legit. Yeah,
It
no,
wasn't
that's
really
one of
that.
them. Luke, I am your father was the next one, and it says, it never said Luke. It just said I am your father.
Then what
It's
was that
never
whole
said
like
Luke.
Luke? I
Shut
am
up.
your father.
Oh, I think that's right.
He
Watch
did
the
that
movie.
scene. He did the scene, but he never said Luke. He just I am.
That's
your
our
father.
brains putting.
He never said
Really?
Luke. I am
Just
your father.
Just hear that.
Yeah, that.
Exact.
Damn.
What about like Gandalf, right? It was not. It wasn't run you fools. It was fly you fools.
Like when he's hanging off the cliff.
I think so. Okay, it says
I
hate
always
to
thought it
burst
was
your bubble
fire
again,
and
but this
pussy.
memorable line was never said by Gandalf. Before his treacherous
shit-
fall, you
I remember
can
that killed me.
clearly hear him say, "Fly, you fools," not "run, you."
I don't
fools."
know.
I don't know.
I don't know
It's been a
that.
minute since I watched that movie.
What else is it? Mr. Rogers' theme song. You might start singing the lyric "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood."
Yeah.
Especially
Beautiful
with the
day in the
upcoming Tom Hanks
neighborhood.
film. But even the movie makers got it wrong. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, not in
I mean, that's like a small
the
thing.
neighborhood.
Wow.
I just people prefer to say in
It
the
is,
yeah.
neighborhood rather than this neighborhood.
And hear it
Just
too
sounds
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like some people's brains might just hear the.
Oh, this one's
Yeah.
trippy. Remember Sinbad?
Yeah.
He never played a genie.
Oh, this is the trippy one.
What?
Like Shaq, right? They say it was.
Sinbad, right?
No, wasn't there that Shaq
Never
one?
played a genie. This one perhaps is the most bizarre of all. Several people can attest to that. Distinctly remember seeing the comedian in a movie called Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
Many argue they're confusing this memory with the movie Kazam, starring Shaquille O'Neal
Oh,
as a
yeah,
genie.
yeah,
but
yeah,
who
yeah.
really knows? That's a trippy one.
Holy.
Remember Smokey Bear?
What about him?
That's his name. It was not Smokey the Bear.
What was it?
It wasn't?
No. It says it was just Smokey Bear. It wasn't Smokey the Bear.
Man, you know what would be so trippy though? Little segue. Side thought.
Wait.
If fucking
All
time.
Neil
What happened?
Armstrong's death. Okay, you go.
No, I just felt like we're going
Oh.
on and on with this fucking list.
Oh, I'm almost done the list. I'm almost
What
done.
was the segue though?
Man, if time travel exists in the future, it probably exists now.
Exactly. I'm like, if there was time travel, it would have, like, we would have experienced it now because they would have time traveled and we would have,
Right.
like,
Yeah, man. You never know. Like, these time travelers could be fixing Mr. Rogers' lyrics.
yeah,
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
they're
Make it
just
a
like
the.
going back and
Yeah.
rewriting the fucking everything.
Bernstein, that's too confusing. Bernstein.
Bernstein.
Oh, that felt
yeah.
no, they're trippy.
Nelson Mandela didn't die in a cell.
Holy.
Yeah, no, that's crazy
There's a
though.
lot of those.
That kind of stuff. And like, yo, and have you heard like this kind of doesn't really have to do with anything, but they say like your red and my red. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. Could be completely different.
It's completely different, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
people argue all the time. That's not orange. That's
Just
red.
like, mm-hmm.
Like, oh, look
No,
at
but
this.
like
It's red.
completely, like the way we learn colors, right? Like we're taught that this color is blue. But like if we're looking from different eyes, this color could be red to you.
So we would never
but
know.
you learn it as blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't know. Like we
Bro.
all know that this color, like this is, we all know this is pink or whatever,
Shut
right?
up. That's orange.
But like this
Yeah.
pink is a different color for everyone. Like
Yo,
for
I
me,
feel what you
the
mean.
pink that
Hey,
you
man.
see
Like my
could
pink can be
my
blue.
green.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's a challenge to the listeners. Tweet at us or comment on our post. Define the color blue.
But how would you
without
define
giving
it?
any
You can't even.
examples. That's what I'm saying. Try it.
You can't. But that's why, like, but they do to like blind people, right? Like blind people always ask this type of question: how do you define this color? And there are some answers that make sense. It's like it's your feeling. You like associate
Or
colors
like
with
even what
feelings,
they
right?
say with like
Like sadness.
because literally everything is perspective. Everything is perspective in your own brain, right? So take in like if you see one thing one way but another person will see it completely different. Like I might, you know what I mean? Because even like dogs and like other animals could see things that we can't, or they could hear things that we can't hear because like our senses don't pick up on it, right?
Yeah,
So like
Yeah.
that's
true.
pretty crazy to me. Like yo,
Mm-hmm.
what do you call it? Who's that person? There's some people who could see colors like in the air. You know what I mean?
Like Kanye West, you
It's
could
like,
like
the
see
different
music.
wavelengths. We could only see
Yeah.
Yeah.
certain frequencies.
I forget
Right.
what it's called, but yeah, Kanye West said he could
I
see the
think- I
music
think
like
I've
in
heard
front
that
of him.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's some other artists too. But
Yeah.
Bro, that
Michael
would be
Jackson.
sick. Did you see colors?
someone's happy.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, no.
That'd be pretty dope. But we already see colors.
But I mean, like, imagine you're just chilling, all of a sudden, like,
Well,
song
dude,
goes on.
like
and,
take in with
You just hear the
that's what
notes.
makes people like question reality, right? Like take in when you when people take like hallucinogens or whatever, it makes them see things that aren't there.
you just start seeing at a higher frequency.
that
Yeah.
aren't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it is there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we
And that's-
actually see, but right now
yeah.
we're high.
That's
So
why
we
a lot
don't
of
see it.
psychedelics are so controlled and they're said to be a bad thing for you. But in some cases, psychedelics are actually pretty good for you. They actually talk about psychedelics on that
Yeah.
Brain documentary on Netflix. I don't know how it's
I
actually good for
remember
you.
there was one thing that was with music that like back in the day, like why lots of people fucked with the Beatles so heavy and how big they were so big is because the frequency they recorded their music and played their music was at a certain frequency that it brainwashed people.
Yeah, and like the words they used, like it was like mantras,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
like just saying the same things over and over again until like you hit that, like
Mhm.
That
And
feeling
yo,
of
guys, I don't know if you
trance
guys
or
listen to
whatever.
lo-fi,
Yeah.
but like when I listen to lo-fi music,
Yeah.
the way that it sounds for some reason it makes me feel like different. Like it makes me feel like I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it's
Mhm.
frequency, man, and
Like
vibration. It's like it's a crazy
Like yo,
thing.
lo-fi music really be making me feel like,
if
I'm
you're
floating
if
or
you're
something.
vibing at like a hot, nice
Like for real.
Actually, though.
man, I remember hearing this like conspiracy guy talking about how like rap nowadays, if you break it down and shit, like the beats and stuff, a lot of like the popular music's at a really low frequency and shit, so that like it's kind of messes you up subconsciously or whatever.
Holy.
But he was getting into it. I was
Yeah,
like, man,
well-
this is confusing.
What?
That's what I heard too, but like I think they made a rule that you have to record on this certain frequency, but you could still put
Yeah.
it through a different player
Dude.
to play it at
I don't know if you guys
different
heard of I remember Tyrell told me about this, but there are things you could listen to where it literally makes you high. Just like based off of like
Yeah.
literally the frequencies.
What?
There's one that's like that's really
Sound
popular. It's like
weed.
something unicorn song or some shit that's supposed to like
That's
make you,
fucked.
Mhm.
like stimulate your brain hard.
Man, I still meditate like pretty
Mhm.
regularly, and
Yeah.
not and sometimes I use binaural beats, and that's
Really?
just like, it's a different it's a higher frequency, that's just playing like in
Mhm.
your earphones.
Damn.
But I mean,
Yeah. Wait, do you like you
It's-
don't blast it? You just put it in your headphones?
yeah, it
Yeah.
seems to be more effective when you have
Yeah, it's
earphones
frozen.
in. But yeah, man, more people gotta start meditating, man. Like, so many people clown me for that shit.
Meditation's really
Yeah, a lot of people clown
I
me for
tried
that
it.
shit,
It's
but
relaxing.
Dude,
yeah.
I've never tried
helps,
actually.
man.
I feel like
It
it probably
does.
is good.
Do it, man.
you should.
Bro, just take an hour of your day and just fucking
man,
chill.
honestly, I'll say it'll probably
You don't
make you more
even need to
creative
take
in
an
your
hour,
songwriting.
man. Just take like 10 minutes and just like sit there and just like try not to think of anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, it only takes like 10 minutes.
How
Just,
long
like,
do you do
chill.
it, Josh?
Why?
Yeah. And obviously at the beginning, it's natural for your mind to just like fire up and all of a sudden you're like thinking everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
How long do you do it for?
How long do you
Like
do it?
30 minutes to an hour.
Josh?
do you ever get the feeling of floating that people talk about?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Weightlessness.
I've never tried it. I should probably try it.
Do it.
I used to meditate
nice.
and I used to do yoga a
Yeah.
lot.
It takes
When I
practice
was in
though.
middle school.
It takes
Dude.
a lot of practice. I'll just
Oh,
say
man.
that.
Gotta focus.
Yeah.
There was something I seen a video on. It was about this form of therapy, I think, or something like that. It's like man, how did it go? So basically, what you do, right, is you yell as loud as you can from like your gut, right? Like not with your throat, but you just like yell as loud as you can, and apparently. No, for real. And apparently it's very like therapeutic. Like you will, if you do it hard enough and you just let yourself, what do you call it? If you just literally let yourself get carried away doing it, apparently like all your emotions will flow out. Like you'll literally cry and then you'll feel cleansed. I forgot what it's called, but
Yeah.
like you go,
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. I feel it's because like your body is like so tense going through all of that, and then once like you're starting to slow down, you're getting so relaxed
Yeah.
and shit,
Just
and then all of a
chilling.
sudden like
Yeah.
your emotions just everywhere.
and yo, do you guys believe, now we're on kind of like a spiritual, whatever topic here, or, but do you guys believe in semen retention and no fap?
What do you mean?
You have you guys heard of that? No fap and semen
Oh,
retention,
like-
basically.
We're like we're
Yeah.
you just can't be
No,
ejaculating.
it's like you
every
just
day.
don't bust nuts
right?
at all. And apparently, we have these nutrients in our balls, bro. That literally, what do you call it? It's like brain. They say it's brain fluid. I don't know what they're saying. I probably sound hella dumb.
Isn't that like the testosterone buildup in the sperm and shit like that? Like does affect something
I'm not sure. And they say,
too, sort of.
I remember watching a video about this, and he was talking about
yeah,
like the brain
literally.
fluid
And
and
it's
shit,
like, yo, it's literally the key to success.
and how you lose it every time you fucking ejaculate.
And he said, like, if you want to succeed, like,
Yeah.
semen retention, bro. And apparently, like, I don't know what he got super like deep into it, but he was kind of making sense. But then I was like, nah, fuck that.
Don't bust.
I remember there was
Oh,
an
the
NFL player who was like part of his road to winning a championship was no sex all season.
Oh, really?
I think it's Cam Newton.
Cam Newton? Well, that didn't work over there.
I heard lots of like MMA fighters and stuff. Either they don't, or lots of people like bust a nut right before their match, so they have that like close clarity
The
nut
fuck?
type of shit. Where the
Bro,
You know
that's
what I
so weird, man.
I heard Beyonce always has to do it before she goes on stage,
You wrestling? I just busted a
but she
nut
doesn't have,
earlier.
it's like Jay-Z.
semen. So I don't know if that's the same thing or not with women.
Yeah,
Well, it's
definitely the same
estrogen,
thing.
right?
Unless Jay-Z has the same thing.
Maybe.
Guess so.
I don't know. But yeah, man,
I don't know.
that's some
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
Been
man.
an
We've
hour
been talking
20.
for hour 22.
same.
Yeah,
I hope this audio is okay. Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
there should be.
All you hear in Austin's audio.
Yeah, guys, that's the episode. Some weird topics. We got super sidetracked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what did we
Weird
talk
topics,
about?
pretty
We talked about 6ix9ine first
Like
though.
always.
We don't rate
6ix9ine
6ix9ine.
Started off.
No rate.
No
We talked
ratings.
about 90 Day
Hitting
for a little
women?
bit.
Don't rate it.
Don't rate it.
Hitting
Don't rate
women, we don't rate.
Oh, yeah. 90 Day. Still don't rate Big Ed.
Mandela effect.
Good for
Mandela
you,
effect.
Rose. I rate
Yeah.
you. I rate Ez. Or
Ez?
I rate Rose. Rez.
The rest. Yeah. Mandela effect.
Facts.
I
You
rate
know,
that shit. That's
yeah.
just trippy.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah,
trippy.
it's
I
pretty-
We
I
just
like
like
that
we
feeling.
legit just like tripped a little bit. We're like, yo,
Yo,
facts, it was
anything
this way.
anything
Yeah.
that makes me think really hard about anything in life, I super rate because like I just like to get deep into my thoughts
Same.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just watched that movie you were talking about last time,
Extinction.
Extinction.
Bro,
Well, yeah. Well,
if
I
you
meant to
guys,
watch it this week. I'm
for
gonna
the
watch it this
listeners
I'll
and for
probably
you
watch it
guys,
later.
if you
It's
haven't
really good.
watched yet, watch The Other Life. That is a very good movie. I was like, whoa, what? But yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the I Rated podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry about. Forgot to mention.
Oh yeah,
We didn't post.
yeah. We didn't
last
post
week.
last week. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we kind of.
This is probably gonna come on like a Thursday.
Nah, drop this tomorrow, bro.
You'll see the post on Instagram.
Drop this tomorrow, raw.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
not
even have to
super
edit
human.
this one too much. Drop
I'll
this
drop
one
it
ASAP, ASAP.
Yeah, I'm gonna just cut up a few things, but yeah. Thank you for watching.
Bow.
Follow us on Instagram at I Rated Podcast. All of our individual Instagrams are in the bio of that one.
Description.
The links and all our notifications of when new episodes
Yes,
are coming
sir.
out are going to be on there. Snippets are on there. Give it a follow. If you're wondering what the song was in the beginning,
Wow, that's my
Austin, let
new
them know.
song. I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but that's my new song. It's dropping soon. Follow me on IG. Stay up to date. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Take care. Wash your hands.
Wash your feet.
Take care.
Deuces.